After concrete placement, curing, and stressing of the post-tension tendons, the main girders are lowered on the brackets by the main jacks at the suspension gallows. The joints in the middle of the transverse beam system are released and the main girders are moved transversely into position where the transverse beams can pass the piers. The MSS is ready for launching. The launching operation to the next concreting position is to be carried out. The two main girders are moved independently to the next span. During the launching operations, the suspension gallows is moved to its next position. The two girders are moved transversely and joined in the middle of the transverse beam system. The main girders are raised to the concreting position by the rear jacks. At this point, two hydraulic cylinders transmit the loads at the rear from the suspension gallows to the previous span superstructure. The formwork is adjusted by means of the screw jacks and the adjustable supports. Once formwork has been adjusted to the required profile, rebar placement can start. Prefabrication of bent cap, hinges, and web blisters reduce the time required for this operation. Concrete placement methods vary depending on the height of the span. In the lower spans, SFI used concrete boom trucks set on the ground. When these trucks no longer reached the superstructure, a permanent concrete placing boom was installed in the nose girder of the MSS, which could be connected through a slick line to a concrete pump set on the previous span. When parallel line is completed, concrete placement can be done from boom trucks located on the adjacent structure. After stripping the stem and soffit forms, installation of the lost deck can start. SFI used for this purpose reusable panels supported on extendable steel columns. This system, typically used in buildings, not common in bridge construction, provided great results. Once the lost deck is up, rebar placement for the deck can start. Placement similar to the stem and soffit, final grade is achieved by means of a bidwell. Once the draped tendons, full span length, are stressed and elongations are approved by the EOR, the MSS can be lowered. After lowering, stressing of the short tendons going over the bent cap is required. Once all stressing operations are completed, MSS opening and launching operation can start. Typically, for the first and last span of any structure constructed using an MSS, an heavy lift operation is required to lift or lower the MSS into concreting position. This next video shows the transportation of MSS-B from the north approach to the south approach, followed by another video showing the MSS-A moving from the north to the south approach.